welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense will start this game off with the football. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Going up top again. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move, it's Payne. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Washington's offense has the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to pass. It's Mack. The short hands. It's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Washington sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Dropping back, it's Mack. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. The give to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35. The Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle. It's Otten. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Pressure coming. They'll run the screen. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. That's caught. It's Williams.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll toss it to the left.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking down the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Here's a heat. The short hands, it's Payne. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's James. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. To the air, it's Mack. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for space, it's Payne. There he goes. And they'll knock him down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he got loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the air, it's Hoover. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Turning it on. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. From the red zone, looking for a space. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Washington.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Pulls it in. It's small. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, TCU! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Harris. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to throw, it's Hoover. On the run, fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got it in the middle, it's small. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Horned Frogs have it with a first and 10. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle.
The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Eldridge. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw. It's Mack. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Husky. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, and you keep finding them.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win?
Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. That's caught. It's paid. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off the play fake. Complete downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Well, not a lot the defense could do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air. It's Mack. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington sends out the punt team. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to pop one on the screen, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of... Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Once he got some room, it was over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success.
Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. Finds his man, it's Parker. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got...
He's got it down the left. He'll work his way down to the 28. Washington right back to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Dropping back, it's Mack. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Back to throw, it's Mack. Touchdown, Husky! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Throws for the tight end. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry?
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. And you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. It's complete on the right side. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete to the left. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game.